You are welcome back from that short musical break, and we have been joined in the studio by a very high vocal range singer. Yes, she is a classical and contemporary gospel artist here in Ghana. We have been joined in the studio by Lordina Eugenia Debbie, known as Lordina the Soprano. You're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Fine, yourself?
I'm doing good. How does it feel to join us this afternoon?
It's my first time, so I don't know what to expect really.
Right.
Surrounded by three beautiful women.
Right.
Hopefully.
Definitely. And now we have four beautiful ladies on the table. Okay, so now let's talk about your ministry, the transitions in your ministry. How did it start? How did it transit till now?
Okay, so it started from church.
Okay.
I was born a Seventh-day Adventist.
Okay.
So, we're known for music, so that's where it started. But I think it took shape when I went to the secondary school. That's Fijai Senior High School.
Okay.
And then I went on to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. I joined the university choir, and that was when the Harmonious Chorale also located me there.
Okay.
I became a member. Yeah, and then...
Okay, so how was it at the university in the choir, being a part of the choir? How was it? Were you even at that time, being part of the choir or doing lead roles? How was it really?
Yeah, so I was doing lead roles in the choir as well. And I think it was a serious group, actually. For a university that didn't have a music department, I think we took music seriously. So it really helped me. And as I said, that's how Harmonious Chorale also located me. So yeah, it was good.
Okay, so Harmonious Chorale actually chose you to be a part of them after seeing you singing with them. And how was it being with them? Sometimes you go and perform at different places. Is that the case?
Yes, we do.
How has it been with them?
I think Harmonious Chorale also helped shape my stagecraft. Let me put it that way. I mean, it's a huge platform, and so we're doing challenging music, challenging songs, oratorios, and all that. When I joined, they were doing their very first oratorio, and I think they had some issue with some of their soloists. That was when I came in. And since I joined, I think I've been given several opportunities and performed on several stages. So it has really, boosted my confidence generally as a singer.
So when did you really decide that you want to now be a solo artist, not to be in the choir again or in the choral? What happened? When did you decide?
I'm still in the choir.
Okay.
Yes. So what happened was that, when you're given a role and you perform it well,
right,
you're usually singled out. So there was a time that, someone would request that, I'm doing this program, I need this particular lady to come and sing. So that's how the whole solo bit started. But I'm still with Harmonious Chorale.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't stopped, no. Yeah. I'm still with them.
So do you have
Before I come in, please, I'm curious. Were you born with this amazing voice, or throughout your training and doing music and all that, it has become better?
So I was born with it, and it has become better.
Okay.
Because of constant practice and performance. So you may have the gift, but it's always good to, upgrade. You don't need to be complacent that I have this gift, because someone will be better than you. So you always need to, upgrade yourself. Yeah.
Right. So the Sermons season 1, what is really about? When did you start to work on that?
The Sermons, we started the Sermons in 2021.
Okay.
And it was just mainly a musical program backed with the Word of God. So we had some men and women of God coming in to share the Word of God with us. And then we chose songs relating to the theme of their message and then just to minister. So it's mainly, it's like church online. Let me put it that way.
Okay, so you've done it for, after 2021, have you done another one?
No, so we're now preparing for the second season. Actually.
Okay, and when is that going to happen?
Soon.
Soon,
Okay.
Year. This year.
Before the year ends.
Okay.
It would.
All right.
Mainly, my work is singing. Purely music ministry.
How you are able to balance?
Yeah.
Harmonious Chorale, they rehearse a lot. So how do you get time for family, music, and making time for rehearsals?
Because I can see a ring. So how do you get time for family?
Okay, so I think I was a bit lucky. My husband met me in the choir. He met me when I was still with the choir.
Yeah.
So I think he understood the nature of, the activities of the choir. Now, doing my own solo bit, what I do is that if there is any invitation anywhere and the choir also has a program, then it means I'll have to write to leadership that maybe on this day that we have this program, I wouldn't be able to. So it's mainly communication.
Okay.
Yeah, so you sacrifice in other areas
Yes.
just to make up for other areas. So, yeah.
And for someone who sings in soprano, like you're the highest. If I'm not really good with it, but it's the highest. How do you train your voice?
So I think mainly harmonious choral does the job for me.
Okay.
Because we are constantly rehearsing and training,
right.
so it helps the voice. And I personally have a voice coach
Okay.
who also takes me through some trainings.
Wow.
And the things that you learn there, personally for you and also an artist, how do you make sure that you inculcate whatever you are being taught into your own crafts to make it beautiful, to sound your own? Sometimes you wouldn't forget that, oh, I'm rehearsing, but then I'm doing my own music. How are you able to align the two together?
Well, it's not really that much of a big deal. It's the same thing,
Okay.
just that in this case, you're doing it alone.
But
That's-
you know
that's
the
it.
choirs, they sound different
Yes,
from the...
their music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So
sound very different.
choral music is it has some rules and regulations, unlike the contemporary music that you are free to do a lot of
Whatever
things.
you want.
Usually, any choral composer has specific instructions when they're writing their song. So you just need to know what the composer is saying and then just act it out. Mainly, that's that. So it's the same thing.
The same thing. Okay.
All right, you have another project, the National Anthem project. What is it really about, and how did that also come about?
So the National Anthem project, one father of mine just asked that I learn the U.S. anthem and just record it for him.
Right.
But I think when it was done and we put it out there, a lot of people started sending in their requests, do that of my country, do that. And so we just decided to, take it up and then, as much as we can, record as many anthems that we can learn and record. So that's how the whole National Anthem project came. I mean, it's been put on hold for some time now because of other projects we're
Okay.
doing, but we'll definitely take it up again.
Okay. You have a new one out, Jiwonkwa.
Jiwonkwa.
Jiwonkwa, right. How did that come about, and what are you trying to achieve with that particular one? What's the message?
So it's giving God the praise and adoration anyways. Jiwonkwa is you alone, because I believe everything that we have, everything we see, everything we enjoy, it's given by God. Now this song was composed by Reverend Newlove Annan. He's the same composer for Your Grace and Mercy. And it's an old song, actually. It's been in existence for a while, but I mean, it's been moving in the choral circle. So when we decided to work on our album, we spoke to him, and then he gave us the permission. Now I was trying to add a twist to the choral, to add the contemporary and the choral. That's why we featured Minister Joe Metal on that song, just for people to really get what we're trying to put out there. Yeah.
And how is it going so far?
Well, it's been good so far. The feedback has been good. I mean, I was a bit nervous because
Right.
you have people that are strictly choral. They don't want anything different. So
Yeah.
I was wondering how they would accept it. But funny enough, I think they
Everybody's enjoying
yeah,
it.
they enjoyed
Yeah.
it. So we thank God for that.
That's good to hear. But lastly, before you go, any upcoming projects? What's the future looking like?
Okay, so as I mentioned, my album is coming up. So it will be released this year, hopefully in October. Yeah, so that's what we're mainly focusing on as of now. Any other thing that comes up, I'm sure that would let the world know about it.
Okay.
Last. Have you made money from music though?
Well, I'd say some. I'll say some. I mean, the kind of music that we're doing, people are still getting to understand and accept it. So for now, it's all about putting out an excellent job, excellent music, excellent performance and all that. And then with time, when people really come to appreciate it, I think the money will flow. So for now, some.
But how are you able to survive, especially when that's all you're doing?
Oh, that's not all I'm doing, actually. I have a business that I run.
Okay.
Because
And then I'm married too, so.
all right. Thank you very much,
Thank you
Lordina the
for having
Soprano,
me.
for
Thank
coming
you for
through this
having me.
afternoon.
Thank you.
Right.
Okay.